celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the Palouse, home in Washington Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. The Beavers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cougars offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Let's step back here and chat a little Washington State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations, and this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team in the program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable.
The Beavers offense will go to work for the first time. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches and some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's John. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Oregon State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Unleashes to the end zone, and He was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Let's take just a second here and look big picture for Oregon State. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal last week, and getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars, and now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets away from one, finds room. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Woods. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Off to throw again. Heaves it deep. Wide open. He makes the catch. There he goes to the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wazoo!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this, a running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. And Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking downfield on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Wide open downfield. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Turning it on. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give out of the gun. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. On the ground, it's Hatcher. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They're in makeable field goal range, but on 4th down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Beavers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drop. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beavers! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Provo. Makes the grab, it's Soto. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
That guy might not be the tallest wide receiver in the world, but he sure is quick coming out of his break, and he shows you on that slant throw.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
And the Cougars line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it in the air. Grab near the marker. It's Woods. There he goes. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Cougars need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot for the end zone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference, defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Washington State will come to the line with a 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
Fires into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2.
Here we go.
They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. He splits the upright. And with the field goal, we're tied here in the second quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, in-state rivalries are always so rich, and this Clemson-South Carolina feud is no different. Let's take a look at what went down in today's edition. South Carolina showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's John. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get...
He unleashes a long one. It's picked off. That's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Not all DBs make the play man, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position. They don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Gotten first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, who says you can't run the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheel.
And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned down.
He'll do it himself. How about that weight room work he's showing off there as he gets across the 20? They'll mark it at the 22. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Provo. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Grab near the marker, it's Durant. And he's brought down after a nice game. They'll go hurry up here. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit as he throws. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on first and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On second and goal, he gets another chance. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the returner will be dragged down. His drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down. Fires left. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Looking for a man. It's Provo. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Got a man, it's Wood. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. Fourth down coming. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Cougars will kick it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great... to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing. Oh, he's got some space. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The short hands, it's Durant. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Hatcher. And this one will be stopped for no gain. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they threw that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense with this possession. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Using his legs, it's Woods. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going.
Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
He's taking the shot. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Washington State will have to boot it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't. Breaks into the open. He has the first and still on his feet. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Might as well give it to him again. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed. But it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Gets the back moving. Leaves an open space downfield. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. What a nasty move, and now he's got room. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get in the space and make the big game.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Washington State ready to go with another first down. The RPO fired complete to the left. Racing down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Extra point here will tie the game. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Catch in the middle, it's Durant. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Beavers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mitchell. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's got it. Touchdown, Beavers! They take the lead with the 6.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. And number 3 is coming soon.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Men, maybe the most meaningful game in college football in recent years is underway. Michigan and Ohio State, and we have a quick update. Michigan proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Wolverines team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Handoff to the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a third down play. Motion from the wideout. To throw, it's Provo. Caught near the sticks, it's Woods. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Then this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Washington State sends out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Utah was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Utes team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue jockeying for pole position.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks the tackle. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Provo. Complete. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Washington State has it all working right now. The give to the back. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Got it in the middle. It's Soto. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Washington State going quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Gets away from 1. Touchdown, Washington State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. This is like a baseball pitcher they can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable. Doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Mitchell. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold on. Offense.
They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Jumped on top of the pile. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Fair catch. Hard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Provo. The short hands, it's Woods. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in the groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it up to 15. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, trying to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
42 Spider.
Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Snagged in the middle. It's Woods. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. On 3rd and long, he has to blow for it. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for him.
He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at 13.